Netanyahu named a region in the Golan Heights after Trump. It's called Trump Heights. Did you hear about this? There are no buildings there. It's crazy. You think this guy would plateau at man-made structures being named after him. The problem with that joke is you want to end on plateau. You want to end on the word plateau. You know what I mean? But I don't know how to do that. So that's kind of what I've been working on.
Trump, first president to set
How's it going?
The militarized zone, meeting Kim Jong-un. He's the first president. Every president is the first to do something.
My monologue joke was garbage. I should have prefaced that the Golan Heights is a basaltic plateau. The wordplay was totally lost on him, but hopefully I can redeem myself here in a bit. And what is with the singer-songwriters in there? It's crazy. I was fine with John Michael last week. One is fine, but there are three of them back there right now. Did you see that?
There's an open mic for musicians right after.
It's like they're taking over.
I mean, there's an open mic back there every week for musicians.
Okay, well that's not good. For me, anyway. What will people think? You know what I mean? Somers, can I get another one? And you can just put it on my tab.
You don't have a tab.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Acoustic mic hosts do not get respect. I might as well be wearing a fedora right now. At least Vinay didn't bring his sandwich today. Did you see that last week? Talk about disrespect. I love that dude, but he was like sitting right up front to go into town on that thing. It's too much.
Did you not promote this week?
It's Pride Week, you can't.
What else is in the news besides that? I mean, those are my two main topics, people dying and Pride.
I'm not stealing anyone's thunder this week.
Right, I thought I was just going to make a poop joke. They don't need a brown stripe on the rainbow flag. It's a rainbow flag. It encompasses all colors and shades.
Plus, I didn't want Eric to find out we were doing it this week. He's a liability.
I'm feeling good. It's so good to be here. I've been missing this stage time, and I love being able to communicate because can't nobody shut me down.
You don't think he's coming?
Well, I'm sure he'll be back in full force. It's the classic recidivism cycle, but I think he is ashamed. He's capable of shame. I think he's ashamed of, not respecting the light last week, so.
I'm making everybody laugh in here. This guy's laughing, this guy's, they're all dying. They're trying to shut me down. And when it's time for, we're all going to be doing comedy and virtual reality pretty soon. They're trying to make an ecosystem where we can't, they're going to control all of our material. They're going to try and stop us from saying that we don't want to say. Facebook is just tweeted about, they're going to create what's called the multiverse, and believe me, they're going to make it so they're tracking all of our body movements.
This is your,
this
is your default thing?
No, but
you will talk about this at the bar.
Yeah, but that's fine. These people need to know. You can't just filming it. Anyways, they're going to track all our body movements. They're going to be able to detect if you have Parkinson's before you even have it. Then they're going to sell that data to the insurance companies. The insurance companies are check our prices through the roof, and then we are going to. What? No, seriously. All of our data went to talking about. Ow, shit.
I'm sure he's hiding in the gutter somewhere. I mean, I hope he doesn't come back. Tom, what are you doing? Could you go in there and do a set? The room is sad right now.
I don't have anything topical today. Just came out to hang with my boy Somers.
How are you, man?
Why don't you just get your dad to text you one of his briefings and read that? That was pretty funny.
No, that was a mistake. I hadn't thought of any monologue jokes, and it was a crutch. I just used my dad.
He's a political science professor, very doom and gloom. And he's like, well, the good news is that India and Pakistan didn't go to war earlier this spring after the terror attack and airstrikes and the shoot down of an Indian fighter jet. For a while it looked close. Indian fighter jets flew within 7 or so minutes of the Pakistani capital.
Since both countries have nukes, it could be a problem. And Afghanistan intelligence reports indicate that ISIS forces are growing stronger and more dangerous. Talks with the Taliban to end that war seem to be stalled. In Syria, Russian and Syrian forces are making what seems like a final push to shove opposition forces out of the Idlib province. Russian and Syrian fighter jets are repeatedly bombing hospitals again. In China itself, most people seem to have forgotten the 30th anniversary of Tiananmen Square. But in Hong Kong, hundreds or thousands, maybe 1 million protesters. Are you timing me, Dave? we are going to do 4 minutes today. And please get a drink if you're performing. That's how we keep it. Oh, and give it up for Pete's Candy Store. Because of Pete's, we have a place to practice our craft as civic-minded satirists. And I don't know that there's value in making light of any of this, but at least it's something to do.
I'm not gonna read my dad's text anymore. It's lazy. It damages my integrity, corrodes the morale of the mic.
Is everybody feeling like aggression lately? A little bit heavy?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's the stars, but also a personal problem. So just therapy, go get yourself a drink. That's about it, right?
These are dark times, man.
You know, Steven Pinker, he says that this is the best time in history to be alive.
Well, Steven Pinker doesn't host a mic for topical jokes or short shelf lives. Not that I know of, anyway.
Horrible place to live in. You guys know what's going on in India and Pakistan?
No.
They're bombing each other. It's fucked up. It's really awful. The worst part about it is if India and Pakistan bomb each other, we officially lose cricket back to white people.
I'm in over my head, man. I don't have a nuanced take on anything, and clearly delegating material to people who do is not working.
Trump will hit you back if you shoot that drone. Trump will not strike back if you shoot that drone. Shoot that drone if it's above your home.
It doesn't sit well with people. Did you hear Richie call me out last week?
So maybe prepare a rap about Iran downing that drone, or about how Turkey's ruling party candidate conceded defeat in Istanbul's rerun election. And exactly 4 minutes later, can you bring this adapter? Do you think I got stuff going on, you know what I mean? Like, I do things. I don't know. Hope we don't have a newsstand re-election for the host of the show. You might be in some hot water there, dude.
Oh shit, okay. Kevin's about to go up. I have to go police his set.
What? Why?
Because he can't stop talking about Sarah.
Sometimes you love someone too much, I think, you know? And they, it's like, yeah, I don't know. She had her own reasons, but we used to do fun things like that all the time. Like we'd go to Central Park, and sometimes you'd find a bird, like a pigeon or something, and you throw small pieces of bread at it to try to get it to come closer. But she would find pieces of bread that were obviously too large and throw it at them. They just fly away. Yeah, but she's you know her, Alex, Sarah. You remember Sarah?
Yeah, no, I do.
She was.
Remember the last mic you kind of used your whole time on that. On Sarah.
You're saying go back to.
Yeah, you were doing great. It was a strong start.
Yeah.
Kevin has what it takes, all right, but he needs to stay focused.
What are you talking about?
I'd like Kevin to run this mic if something ever happens to me.
I thought I was your go-to sub.
I mean, you haven't really been present lately.
The Dalai Lama says they're asking him if there's a chance there'll be a female successor, and U.S. News quoted him saying the female successor would have to be attractive. He said her body is not important, but her soul must have double D's. So that's. Actually, I had a really funny joke. Actually, I wrote it this morning. It's really. So I heard mulch comes from trees. I never even felt weak in the knees before I met you. Your hair soft to the touch, like a golden retriever. Your fingernails are just the right size. I'll never forget, on my birthday, you looked in my eyes and yelled surprise. We went to the beach and ate pies. Remember that time? That was nice. So that joke is called Sarah.
Okay.
And it's I broke up with my
God damn it.
with my I broke up with
God damn it.
my ex. She broke up with me. It's been this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's the time. Kevin, you're 3.
That's 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's 3:58.
Okay.
You're out.
Okay. All right.
You, Kevin, you're always here. You're a loyal newsstander, and you're really funny. But you just gotta. She's ruining you.
I know.
Ray.
Hey.
How do you say the last name again? Gehon?
Gehon.
Gehon.
Yeah.
Okay. And try to keep it topical if you can.
Yeah, thanks for having us at this month. That's usually comedy month. Or
Switching it up, I'm gonna sing a song. I guess it's topical. Who eats food?
You're saucy, you're sweet, you fill me up with energy. You are a true delicacy, I just might lap you up like linguine. Fool around like fusilli, turn it up like tortellini. Get what I mean?
I think we just wrap it up after that one. I don't think anyone else is coming.
Wait, I have something, okay? A shark terrorizing Egyptian resort, killed by drunken Serb who jumped on its head.
You couldn't do it, could you, man?
Do what?
You couldn't finish the headline. It was a hoax. And this was almost a decade ago. I do remember this as if it were yesterday, but no way anyone would consider that topical. Get your shit together, man.
Sorry, I guess I don't like reading the news.
You think I do?